Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe von Heavyweigth. Heute kommt er gegen The Great.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from India, standing over 7 feet tall, The Great Khali.
Look at the tremendous size of the Punjabi Nightmare, but as Mark Henry alluded to earlier, the Great Khali felt the wrath of the World Heavyweight Champion this past Monday night.
Yeah, it should have been a match on Monday Night Raw, but it never happened after Mark Henry clobbered the Great Khali in the back of the head with a World Championship. Then the champ flattened Khali with the World's Strongest Slam.
Mal wieder gucken, kann das mal richtig laufen, der Peter. Aber ist nicht schlimm, gleich wenn wir ihn crushen. So.
I don't think we're going to get many figure fours or FCFs in this one.
Right.
This is all about power versus power. The Great Khali versus Mark Henry.
You're right. I doubt it'll be a clinic in scientific wrestling. But if you like bodies colliding at full force, this match will be for you, that's for sure.
Both of these men are so powerful, but I'd have to give the edge of strength to Henry.
Yeah.
He legitimately is the world's strongest man, and that's not hyperbole, folks. It's a fact.
Hyperbole? Wow, big word.
The Great Khali finally separated himself from Jinder Mahal a few weeks ago on SmackDown. I think I can speak for everybody when I say that was long overdue.
Well, it was interesting to see Heath Slater, of all people, save Jinder Mahal from certain doom last week. It'll be interesting to see if there's some sort of union forming between Slater and Mahal.
It'll also be interesting to see if Ranjan Singh resurfaces. After all, it was under Singh's watch that Khali captured the World Heavyweight Championship.
You know, that wouldn't surprise me one bit, Cole. Khali and Singh were inseparable before Jinder Mahal came around and drove a win.
Gestern hat es ja so lange gedauert und heute geht es wieder schneller. Gut.
Look out! Headbutt! Look out! Headbutt! Are you kidding me? Look!
Khali with the counter.
Wow, I did not expect to see that from the Great Khali. That's amazing. And can you believe that impact?
When Mark Henry climbs into Hell in a Cell in 2 days, he'll be walking into uncharted territory. Never before is the...
Oh, man! That'll take the wind out of your sails. You know, earlier this year, we actually saw these two behemoths unite as a tag team on more than one occasion.
Mark Henry delivering crippling punishment.
Look at this. Mark Henry has done it again. Another big win here for Mark Henry.
Ah, da muss noch laufen.
The World Heavyweight Champion and the World's Strongest Man.
World's Strongest Man. Mark
I mean, who's going to stop
Henry.
Mark Henry? He's the World Heavyweight Champion, the world's strongest man, and he just decimated the Great Khali.
Right, it doesn't look like that Hall of Pain of Mark Henry's is going to be shut down anytime soon. And, oh, what's Henry doing now? Oh, my God, is he coming over here, Michael?
Oh, not again.
Oh my goodness, that was good.
Yeah, come on, Mark, there's no need for this.
He's placed people into the Hall of Pain using that steel chair.
Well, this is not going to be good for Khali. He needs to, ref, help Khali up. Get him out of there. Oh, no.
I mean, honestly, though, what can the referee do? Seriously. Oh! I mean, Mark Henry assaulting Great Khali now. Shades of what he's done to the world's largest athlete, The Big Show.
Oh, my gosh, you're right.
Und Kane.
That's exactly what Mark Henry has in mind here. Injure the leg of the Great Khali and severely. Oh, man. Come on, ref, take that chair. He's got Khali's legs set up in that chair. This could break your ankle or your tibia or fibula. This is so dangerous.
Oh, Mark Henry now, 400-pounder on the second rope. He's going to crush Khali. Get down off there, Mark.
Please don't do it.
Oh, no. Great Khali has just been entered into the Hall of Pain.
Yeah, but he may have to make a stop at the emergency room first. His lower leg or ankle could be shattered.
There's nobody that can stop this man.
How can Mark Henry be proud of himself after doing something like that? That's just awful.
The unstoppable Mark Henry.
Yeah, still the world champ.
Ja, machen wir noch ein Match. Mal ein Mädelchen. Was?
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger, standing 7 feet tall, weighing in at 441 pounds, the Big Show.
So, jetzt kämpft er gegen Big Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, a few weeks ago was the emotional return of the Big Show. Let's remember, he was the first man to join Mark Henry's so-called Hall of Pain when the world's strongest man crushed Joe's fibula.
Yeah, ever since Big Show returned, he has used that injury as a motivation to capture the World Heavyweight Championship.
And from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 412 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
We've seen Big Show put Mark Henry through an announce table with a choke slam, and Show also knocked Henry out this past Friday on SmackDown with his weapon of mass destruction. Big Show is in Mark Henry's head.
Well, he's definitely playing mind games with Mark Henry, but I don't think Big Show's in his head. Not after what Henry did to John Morrison last week. Mark Henry is absolutely focused.
It's the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, defending his World Heavyweight Championship against the world's largest athlete, the Big Show.
Oh, and I think Mark Henry might be suffering from Phi phobia. You know what that is, Cole?
Nope.
The fear of giants.
It would be justified, King. I mean, Big Show has a fist that measures 15 inches.
Wow.
That's like the size of a sledgehammer head coming at you. They're watching this match all over the world tonight in places like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Austria, and of course, our men and women of our U.S. Armed Forces watching all over the world and on our ships at sea.
You mentioned ships? Well, this one's going to be like two ships passing it. Well, they aren't going to be passing tonight. They're going to collide.
Nearly a half-ton of humanity in the ring for this matchup, a combined 897 pounds. Mark Henry and Big Show have so much in common, aside from the obvious size and strength similarities. For instance, both are former ECW champions.
Yeah, and fortunately for them, both unsuccessfully tried to end Undertaker's WrestleMania streak.
Dodges to the side of that one. And that's a stiff kick.
What's going to happen now? Reversal.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, man, what a collision. Oh, man, come on, ref. Don't let him do that.
Ja, und sind ja die Brothers voneinander.
A quick reversal by Mark Henry.
Right in the kisser.
King, these two giants are battling for the World Heavyweight title, a title that can be traced all the way back to Big Show's days in WCW and beyond.
And the last time Big Show had that title in his possession was the summer of 1996 when he was competing in WCW as the Giant.
Let's not forget, though, since that time, Big Show has captured the WWE title on 2 separate occasions.
And that's not all. Big Show has literally captured every championship in the WWE, with the exception of the Intercontinental title. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him win that someday, too. These are two of the largest men in the world battling over the World Heavyweight Championship. We're really testing the limits of that ring.
Yeah, this one truly is giant versus giant. And Big Show is rolling. Big Show just missed his chance to take care of business there.
Very, very painful hold here. What's he gonna do? Big Show was very emotional when he returned. He almost broke down into tears, Michael. He wants so badly to repay Mark Henry for what he did to him at Night of Champions.
Big Show has promised to repay Mark Henry 10 times over for all the pain he suffered both physically and emotionally over the past several weeks.
Yeah, and that's not all, Cole. He's also promised to take from Mark Henry the one thing that validates his entire career, and that's the World Heavyweight Championship.
Mark Henry mockingly told Big Show he should be thanking him for offering him a 4-month vacation.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that Big Show's injury was far from a vacation. I know for a fact that he spent hours a day rehabilitating that leg just so he could climb back into that ring here tonight.
And you would have
resounding move by Big Show.
Given what he's been through the past several weeks, Big Show has to be concerned for the well-being of his injured.
This could do it. You know, it was a bit unorthodox, but you have
a new World Heavyweight Champion. Big Show has defeated Mark Henry.
Oh, man, well, he said he was going to do it, and he did. Hats off and my crown off to the Big Show.
Ja, was sie da wieder verlangen, aus dem Schock sind wir schon.
They're watching this match all over the world tonight, places like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Austria, and of course, our men and women of our U.S. Armed Forces watching all over the world and on our ships at sea.
You mentioned ships? Well, this one's going to be like two ships passing. Well, they aren't going to be passing tonight. They're going to collide.
Nearly a half ton of humanity in the ring for this matchup, a combined 897 pounds.
And there's an elbow drop.
In the past few weeks alone, Mark Henry has left a weight behind him that includes Randy Orton, Christian, John Morrison, and Sheamus.
Yeah, and while Mark Henry was making an impact as World Heavyweight Champion, Big Show was forced to watch from the sidelines as he rehabbed his broken fibula.
You have to wonder if all that time being inactive will result in any ring rust for Big Show.
Well, if Big Show is even half a step off his game tonight, he has no shot against Mark Henry. The way that the champ has been decimating opponents of late, Big Show will need to be on his game if he wants to even have a chance at winning here. Oh, ow! That dropped the giant. These are two of the largest men in the world battling over the World Heavyweight Championship. We're really testing the limits of that ring.
Yeah, this one truly is giant versus giant. There's so much riding on this one, King.
And you got that right, Cole. Big Show wants revenge, obviously. But Mark Henry wants nothing more than to continue his reign at the top. After 15 years of waiting, he's not even close to ready to give all that up.
Mark Henry and Big Show have so much in common, aside from the obvious size and strength similarities. For instance, both are former ECW champions.
Yeah, and fortunately for them, both unsuccessfully tried to end Undertaker's WrestleMania streak.
Wow, King, I didn't think we could see this. Talk about defying the odds. The roof's gonna blow off this place.
Mark Henry reversed it. Whoa!
He's measuring. What a move.
Incredible counter.
What a vicious spear. Big Showman, and he gets the shoulder up.
I have a strong feeling that these guys will throw caution to the wind and just go full steam ahead.
King, these two giants are battling for the World Heavyweight title, a title that can be traced all the way back to Big Show's days in WCW and beyond.
And the last time Big Show had that title in his possession was the summer of 1996 when he was competing in WCW as the Giant.
Let's not forget, though, since that time, Big Show has captured the WWE title. Oh my, what a move! Given what he's been through the past several weeks, Big Show has to be concerned for the well-being of his injured leg.
Yeah, I know Big Show was eager to get back in the ring, but there's no way that he's 100% healed right now. He may be asking his leg to do too much, too soon.
If Mark Henry can carry out a focused attack on that leg, he'll find himself in a very favorable position to win.
Looks like the momentum is reversed here.
hoffentlich kommt diesmal raus.
Watch out!
He just powered him up.
You know, it was a bit unorthodox, but you have to appreciate the way Big Show got this title opportunity tonight. He saw something he wanted, and he went after it.
Unorthodox indeed. After Mark Henry refused to grant Big Show a title match, Show simply attacked Henry until General Manager Theodore Long had no choice but to give in to Big Show and give him the match he wanted.
Yeah, you know, if Theodore Long never gave Big Show his match, there's no telling what type of long-term damage Mark Henry would have sustained.
I'll tell you what would have happened. Big Show would have returned the favor. He would have broken Mark Henry's leg. I'm convinced of it.
Big Show was very emotional when he returned. He almost broke down into tears, Michael. He wants so badly to repay Mark Henry for what he did to him at Night of Champions.
Big Show has promised to repay Mark Henry 10 times over for all the pain he suffered both physically and emotionally over the past several weeks.
Yeah, and that's not all, Cole. He's also promised to take from Mark Henry the one thing that validates his entire career, and that's the World Heavyweight Championship. Henry's in trouble. You know, Cole, I'm not supposed to be biased as a commentator, but forgive me if I'm rooting a bit too heavily for the Big Show. I still haven't quite forgotten what Mark Henry did to me last month on Raw.
Of course, my partner's referring to Mark Henry viciously driving him through the announce table with the world's strongest slam. And King,
you remember what I suffered from that, right?
Yeah, and King, I can't say that I blame you.
Reversal by Mark Henry.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
How fired up is Mark Henry for this?
Mark Henry mockingly told Big Show he should be thanking him for offering him a 4-month vacation.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that Big Show's injury was far from a vacation. I know for a fact that he spent hours a day rehabilitating that leg just so he could talk about a car crash. Mark Henry's Hall of Pain is getting crowded. But you know, Cole, by the looks of things here, they may need to make room for the first ever two-time inductee, the Big Show.
Big Show will need to find a way to counter this attack by Mark Henry if he plans on walking away tonight with the World Heavyweight title.
I don't know, Cole. Mark Henry says he's never, ever losing the title. And by the looks of things, he might be telling the truth.
Now back to the ring.
What a shot! You hear how his leg connected? How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. He's got him up. A quick scoop slam.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
The world's strongest man is starting to get loose out there. Oh my God! What a bear hug from Mark Henry. And now it's Mark Henry with momentum.
Henry. Oh, what a devastating move by Mark Henry. 2.
Mark Henry has the Big Show down. Wait a minute, Cole. What's Mark Henry got in mind? Is Mark Henry going to the top?
He wants to end Big Show's career here. But look at Big Show. Big Show's got Mark Henry. He's going to make Mark Henry pay. Whoa! What a choke slam.
To the world's strongest man. And look.
The cover. And a kick out by Mark Henry just buried.
That's the strength of Mark Henry. Only a Mark Henry would be able to kick out of a cover by the world's largest athlete like that.
Ach so, das ist eine Cutscene. Ich hab gedacht, das muss man selber mal 3 Finisher holen und dann runterschneiden. Aber naja.
Shoulders down.
Das kommt später, ne?
Nice reversal from the Big Show.
Yeah, man, it's crazy to see a big guy move like that.
That's one way to get him in the ring.
He's got him up.
Ja, jetzt habe ich 3 Finisher, muss man doch machen. Muss man doch selber machen. Gut, finde ich das. Oh, komm her, du Fetzschau. Oh je!
today. Too fast.
Ja, lass mich doch mal aufstehen. Das ist unfair.
You know, this one isn't just about the World Heavyweight Championship. It's also about vengeance. And Mark Henry's finding that out firsthand right now. Look at this, Cole.
And Big Show says he was humbled by the attack at the hands of Mark Henry.
And will this be it? He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Ach, genau.
Using that weight to his advantage.
Hey, wait a minute. What's he doing here? Great reversal. You hear how his leg connected?
Another stiff kick.
What's he going to do here? Oh, going to the top. High risk.
Oh, trying to put him away. Mark Henry delivering crippling punishment. Well, nearly a half ton of humanity in the ring in this matchup. Combined 800.
Eigentlich ist Big Show echt auf den Pfosten gegangen und hat den geschlagen so nichts. Und nicht so komisch. Oh mein Gott. Und wie es weitergeht, sehen wir in der nächsten Folge. Tschüss. Bis dann.